Yo, what's good? We are back with another 2K25 video, and in today's video, we will be testing the dunk meter after the new Season 6 release. It's felt a lot better to me recently, so I went out, I made this build with a 96 driving dunk and Hall of Fame posterizer just to test this out for you guys today. We will be finding out if driving dunk is actually worth it in today's video. Real quick, before we get started, go down there, drop a like, drop a sub, turn the notifications on. We are closing in on 6,000 subscribers, and any support is greatly appreciated. I'll show you guys the build I'm using in today's video. It is my Ja Morant build. We have a super high driving dunk on this build, like I said, and it's going to be a great test for today's video. Without further ado, let's check out this build and then we'll get into our gameplay. And here is the build. We have a 96 driving dunk, like I've said a couple of times already. Super high mid-range, 93 midi, 85 3, 95 ball handle, or 94 ball handle. It'll be 95 when I get my last cat breaker for every dribble move in the entire game. 91 speed with ball for Hall of Fame lightning launch, which I will max +1 to legend. 75 pass accuracy, which isn't going to matter because we're doing this on the 1v1 court today. Pretty solid defense across the board. 50 interior, 85 perimeter, 85 steal, which shows 85 ratings have been very good for me this year on these shorter guard builds. 67 block to go with that interior defense just so we can wall up, contest people in the paint. 60 defensive rebound to go along with a 90 speed, super fast on this build. 81 agility, 46 strength, 85 vertical to get those contact dunk animations and the badges. All that really matters though is that 96 dunk rating, because I'm going to be showing you guys just how good it is today and if it is really worth going that high on your driving dunk. Let's get into the first game. I kept these little intros in here so you can see who I was going against. This is going to be a 6'7" with some pretty good interior defense, as you can tell from his pie chart. You're going to see just how good this driving dunk rating is against somebody with good interior defense. Starting out, he was playing pretty solid, so I'm going to pull up a little mid-range, knock it down. You have to make him guard the jump shot to be able to get to the basket. Couple behind the back, snatch back right over the top of him. Can't get it to go, but I am going to end up grabbing the offensive rebound, blowing right by him and getting a nice easy dunk with the meter. I mean, he's behind me. That wasn't a great test. Pretty big green window on that though. Very easy to time. Another one, contact dunk. And I'm telling you right now, this is the first game I hopped on to test this, and I was already making all of these dunks. See some misses too though, but I'll talk about those when they come. But right now I'm going to end up getting another blow by, another meter dunk. Whenever it's open, this 96 goes in every single time. I know there's people talking about some RNG with dunking, which I do feel, but like when I'm open like that, it is going in. It's green every single time. The only time I'm really missing is when people contest me or I'm trying to dunk right over people. Spamming behind the backs here, blowing by him again, and another somewhat contact animation. He's behind me, but I went right through him. I guess I wouldn't say it's a contact animation, but he was near me and it did not affect my green window. That one on the other hand, very early, as you can see. I'm telling you right now, I did not very early that. I timed it just like all the other ones. This one is open and I'm greening it again, but you guys saw that very early animation. It's when I went to try to go right over the top of him, and even though I felt like I timed it right, they did not let me green it. This one on the other hand, I do get to go, and I timed it the exact same as the other contact one. So I'm gonna say that there probably is some kind of RNG in the dunk meter, just because I have timed. I mean, I can dunk on him, but it doesn't let me do it every single time, even if I'm timing it right. I'm going to get plenty of contacts, and I think the higher you go with the driving dunk, it is going to let that go in more as I knock that down, which makes sense. I mean, that's how it should be, but if I time it right, I also feel like it should go in every time. A lot more dunks to look at and analyze and talk about, but for that first game, I think I made most of them. I missed a couple, the ones when I try to go right over him when I'm trying to force it, but for the most part, they're going in at a good rate. I'd say I'm still getting a lot of contacts with the 96, which you should be because it's an expensive attribute. With all that being said though, let's get into the second game. There's a lot more dunks to look at. For the second game here, it's going to be a shoot first point, but he's 6'7". He's got slightly less interior defense than the last guy. I'm pretty sure his wingspan's a little bit shorter, but he is another 6'7" with his interior upgraded at least a little bit. So another great test for what I'm doing out here today. And again, this is the second game that I came out here to try to do this. Wide open, that's going in every single time. I think that's a solid conclusion that I've come to, is they are not going to make you miss if you time it right wide open, unlike some jump shots. On the other hand, I'm still going to knock down a few jump shots here just to make him play up, play me honest, and let me get some blow bys so I can show you guys this dunk meter. This one though, blowing by, contact animation, and I get it again. When he's getting there late, I've noticed it's a lot better. I make that a lot more of the time. So if I'm trying to force it when he's already under there, the rate goes down. Like, I'm not getting that as often. Like you saw in the first game, he was under the basket already and I missed because he was already under there. But if they're contesting late or running in late, I'd say you get a much bigger green window than if they're already under there, which makes sense. know if you guys used the dunk meter in season 1 and 2, but before they buffed it, it was so bad. Like, you could miss wide open. I really did not have any reason to make a dunk build at all. But recently, I have a couple of 93 driving dunk builds. I get a contact animation there without even using the meter. That just shows you how good this 96 rating is. But they honestly made it so much better that it's honestly worth it, in my opinion, to go this high with a driving dunk rating. Snatching back here, gonna knock down this to win the game. Plenty more dunks there that you guys saw. But I'm telling you, I personally think it is worth it to go high driving dunk. You just have to know that if you try to force some crazy dunks, you are gonna miss here and there. But I'm forcing stuff, and I'm still going extremely efficient out here in the hardest game mode in NBA 2K25. Getting into our third game, we are going against a 6'6" point guard with high interior defense. This guy could definitely get some stops in the paint. So let's take a look at what this 96 driving dunk can do against him. And starting out the game, I'm going to get a little stash back animation. I tried to force a dunk meter there, but it did not give it to me. I don't know if it was his interior or if I just didn't time it right. But again, I tried to do it there. He came in late with his interior defense, got a tight contest. I couldn't get it. So that is one thing to keep in mind when they have a higher rating like this. You will not be able to do it every single time like I was doing in the previous games. And this guy was post scoring me the whole game. Keep that in mind because you guys are going to want to see what happens later. I get a steal here, and it does not let me dribble. Look at how far away from the basket I am. I did not dribble. He's emoting, and I'm going against a 6'6" post scorer when this kind of stuff happens. Extremely inconvenient. It is 14-0 at this point. Keep that in mind, but I do finally get a stop on the post scorer. Gonna go ahead and dribble this one out and try to give you guys some dunk animations so that you can see what this looks like when I actually do get them to activate against this 6'6" with interior. Like I said though, gotta hit that jump shot to keep him honest. Hit another one to keep him guarding me up close. And now I want to start trying to get to the basket. De'Aaron Fox crossover, and those wide open ones wide open going in every single time. Another De'Aaron Fox cross, snatch back, mid-range, putting up 9 points on the board now. This guy was really trying to cook me post scoring, so I had to show up. Another top of the key 3. This build is going to be dropping this week, so if you guys want this build, keep in mind I'll break it down even better in that video. Contact animation there though. Like I said, he got there late. He's behind me, and it let me green that with a massive green window. I have heat check here, cooking up, blowing by him, get him to jump again, and I lay it in. 16 points we are up to, and I'm really just trying to get some more contact dunk animations, but I also want to win because I hate playing against these post scorers. I miss with heat check, and I get another stop in the paint. He's pump faking. I get another stop in the paint, grabbing the board, dribbling it out, and I really just want to get some dunk animations. But a really good thing to take from this game as I'm shooting threes and missing is that people with higher interior defense are going to get more stops. Like I said earlier on, you're not going to be able to force it every single time. Take a look at this though. I keep him in the paint after he gets a rebound. It's 18-18, and he gets an offensive 3 seconds on a post score. That is karma if I've ever seen it. Give me that ball back. I am trying to win the game now. I'm not messing around. Wide open 3, knocking it down, get the post scorer off the court. I know I did not get as many dunk animations in this game, but I wanted to keep it in there just because I wanted you guys to see that you will not be able to kick that off every single time. People will be able to get stops. I still think 96 driving dunk is very, very good. And I think my overall analysis of it is that it's definitely worth it if you want a slashing build, but you have to know that you are going to miss every once in a while, even if you think you timed it right, just because people have interior defense or because 2K doesn't want you to make every single dunk when you're forcing it. But this driving dunk meter is miles better than it was in season 1, 2, and 3. So if you guys haven't tried it yet and you have VC to throw around to make a new build, I would give it a shot. I've been having a ton of fun on this Ja Morant slasher build. If you guys have different opinions of the dunk meter, leave them down below in the comments. I appreciate you watching all the way through. Drop a like, drop a sub on your way out, and I will catch you in the next one.